Hi Juan, I read your question about the text and how can you read and learn more about this. So I prepare my answers and can help you learning quickly with some foods. Well, for the first question, you can understand the similarities and difference in the both things use the method. What method did you say me? I recommend you apply the comparison and contrast method. With this, you could analyze and develop into the each aspect, facing and development of the characters involved in this of love relationship stories. Therefore, to behind this comparison and contrast, you should highlight the feelings, the emotion, and the present in each story read. Whatever is about the love or friendship, considering the gestures, the connection, the levels of intensity. For example, we have that within love, more passion is a show, as well more intimate connections, or they face more intense conflicts. Well, friendship that can you show more support and loyalty based on the truth and long-term stability. Next, we will evaluate the behaviors of the characters in this theme. That is, how they behave, that they talk in themes command exclusivity and loyalty, etc. Finally, you could compare the process or the plots that each the main takes from the beginning, duration, and possible outcomes. For this technique, it's very important that you identify how the author expressed himself in history so that you can perceive the language and tone that you describe the characters under development. For question 2. Wait, well, my dear friend, for the question 2. I recommend that you use skimming, scanning, and summarizing technique to better understand and engage with the history. But baby, you can feel bored when you read the history, but with these fools you can, and you don't feel that. In this way, to start, you can apply the scamming technique with which you can capture the overwhelm to the text by quickly reading the titles, subjects, and having a better understanding in the main ideas. They use scanning for identify the keywords, for the example, to identify the feeling, the behavior to present in the S character or S story, which provide valuable information for the each topic. This will help you understand and locate your essential information without having to read the entire story multiple times. Finally, apply the summary technique, which allows you to consider the aspect that you consider the case and what you have understood in the love history in the French or the friendship history story. Well, my dear Rafael, for the question 3. I recommended that you use scanning, skimming, and summarizing techniques for you before understanding the complement the easy story. First, my dear Juan Rafael, I recommend that you underline the phrases or words that you consider the most important histories about the love or friendship. This step will allow you to facilitate quick understanding of the key aspect in the different histories. Secondly, you should or you could and summary, which consists of adding notes in margin of the text to develop deeper into some important aspect or event. For example, you could write notes about significant events in the development of the plot or a particular situation that develops essential aspects of the character. Maybe with this you can use the post-it or only you put your post-it and you write in this you write on the post-it and you don't need to write in your book if you want, obviously. Finally, for your series step would be better developed in the mental diagrams or conceptual maps, with which that you can directly and directly capture the understanding or summary both topics, so that you visually represent the information you have considered the key, and we will facilitate the more efficient analysis and study. It's important you can use mental maps for you learning, because when it's a comparable when you read it's important you put in practice some little things, or you only put in practice the action. But when you writing that some ideas about the text and about the book, and you memorize this idea. In the summary, these three steps and action will be very useful to use as desire a better and more concise and precise understanding of these steps of love and friendship. Question number 4, my dear Rafael. And the final question. And the final answer too. And first, please don't forget put in action the tools I give you. Please don't forget it. So, you can create an analogy by comparing a complex idea with something more familiar every day. For example, if one of the story is about love or friendship, it refers to the effort that must be made to maintain the same relationship more effectively. You could make an analogy comparing love or friendship with the care of a plant, or the act to planting a seed, which involves will process in the fourth wedding to carry an adequate measure without disappearing or skimping. Science but extreme cold weather it. This analogy will help you understand in a simple way the message and the teaching that each story wants to leave. Therefore, by using this technique, it will be easier for you to understand to the text, and you could explain confusion and extra ideas in more didactic, clear way. In addition, analogies are useful tools to convey a meaningful comparison of difficult topics and the complex concepts with other more familiar ones to live long-term and deep learning in the text. Remember, it's important you can talk about your friends or with your friends these ideas, for don't forget this. This tool will also allow you to discuss this topic in groups and generate different appreciation that help you create an analysis about the history. Yes, it's true. When you talk about one idea and your group have a different idea, you you can take these ideas for you and separate in your mind This is a big idea. This idea is not good. This is a great idea, and you can make a great idea with a great analysis about the story. Don't forget this.